Make a statement and then open up for questions.
A really good team we played tonight. They did a great job of moving the ball, did a good job of pressuring us, switching, doing a lot of different things. But I thought we were better tonight, moving the ball. Just, again, couldn't seem to knock down, shots, in our sets or, only we did some good things when the ball hit the post. Got to try to find a way to get the ball in the post a little bit more. Jermaine Mann, Quentin Millard-Brown was pretty good for us tonight, not only scoring the ball when they had opportunities, but making plays. So, but we got a few days to try to just decompress. 2 or 3 days, we'll get back at it on Tuesday, and then get ready for Saturday.
They got up 37 threes. I think it was like 73% of their shot attempts were from three. Was trying to limit their attempts from three part of the game plan, or what was not executed there?
Well, no, excuse me. I think it's just as hard to break off who we are, for a game. And we talked about, we're a heavy gap team, trying to not let teams penetrate our paint. And then this is a team where we really want to push out a little bit more, and we got caught in just natural. With a roller, the big guy was rolling pretty hard, and usually for us that means we coming in and tagging, and they did a great job of spraying that ball and moving it around the way that that we have, the way that we are capable of moving it. But we just got to continue to get to that point. I mean, it was a really good example of how to get off the ball. Those guys, once they catch it, as soon as they caught it, it was really, if I didn't have a decent look, it was on to the next guy, or it was on to the next guy. And I mean, it's a fun way to play, fun basketball to watch. And again, that's what I aspire for us, for our team to do, to move the ball the way that, because I feel like when we move it like that, then our shots will fall a little bit better than they had so far. But I am pleased that we moved it better than we had the last couple games. I thought we got some really good looks and some good opportunities, and we just got to find another contributor right now. Again, I think it's a lot of onus is on Scotty, and when that happens and he's not really getting other contributors, then he starts to press a little bit. But that's natural. He wants to win. He wants to compete. But we got to find a way to make the game a little bit easier for all of them. So all of us got a few days to decompress, think about some things, and hopefully we come back with a better plan to help them, get some easier opportunities and get themselves going a little bit more.
You mentioned finding some other contributors. I guess Jordan in the last couple of games seems like he's struggling a little bit, maybe pounding the rock a little bit. Would you like to see him make some quicker decisions, or what are you seeing out of Jordan the last couple of games?
Yeah, I think it's that. I mean, he wants to get it done, but again, sometimes it's just getting off of it and trusting the next play. But he wants to do it. He has the will to do it. It's just in a little funk right now. He and Trey both, those guys that we expect them to be able to put double-figure score, points on the board for us. Tyron Lawrence, I was conscious of telling him to be more aggressive, and he was more aggressive, attacking the basket. Just, they didn't fall for him. So, you got to have. You can't in a game like this when the other team is going to score some points. I mean, that team could score against anybody. They got older guys, they got guys that's been around, they got guys who know how to play, they understand the system and what they're doing. They're going to put some points on the board. So we got to find a way to do the same, and unfortunately we weren't able to do that tonight. Again, 3 assists is not. I don't think it was a lack of us not sharing the ball some. I thought we had some great sets, whether it was out of the timeout or during the course of the game where we moved it a little bit and just couldn't seem to find the basket.
With Trey and Jordan, is it a matter of they're hitting shots in practice and that translate in games, or are they just kind of in a funk all the way through?
No, I mean, it's two of the hardest workers we got. I mean, those guys have been here in the gym, taking shots. We practice the rhythm of the type of shots that we want to get in the game, whether we're kicking it, swinging it, and they have been shooting it well in practice. So it's just I don't know if it's just a little bit tight or whatnot, but again, maybe this little break could give them time to clear their mind and hopefully come back with a mindset of stepping in with the confidence and making them. We've all seen them make them before, but now we in these games we need them to make them to have a chance. I mean, it's hard to rely on our shorten the rotation a little bit tonight, just to kind of go with those guys to try to give them a rhythm to see if maybe playing the younger guys and them not being able to catch a rhythm in the game. So I extended their minutes a little bit today, but that didn't seem to shake them out of it. But we'll continue to try to tinker with it till we figure something out.
Not a lot of opportunities in transition. Is that just something hard to pull off of the way they play?
No, I mean, I don't think, we tried to, they did a good job of getting back. Got to give them credit. I think we rebounded the ball, we pushed it, we tried to get some hit ahead, some opportunities. I mean, they did a good job of loading to the ball. Again, like I said, that's a good team, and we knew that. That's why we scheduled them. We wanted good, non-conference games to try to prepare us for our conference, and I don't think an out-of-conference game getting any better than that group that we played tonight. They do a lot of things right, offensively and defensively, and some things that we can learn from ourselves from watching how they move the ball, how they share it, how they screen, how they cut with urgency, and again, not talking about pace. They're probably one of the last pace teams in the league, but they don't mind taking shots late in the shot clock because they know over time we'll keep working the defense, try to move it from side to side. I thought our ball reversals was a little better today, better than there had been. Just trying to get it from side to side. Normally you have a breakdown and something good can happen for you offensively when that happened. And I thought we got in the paint again, got there right at the rim. Got to the free throw line a little bit, but still we got to try to convert some of those shots at the rim. Got to not just get ones and twos, but for us, threes are a part of our game that we need to try to get more than two.
How does it feel for you guys to be playing a team that is making all of their open shots, like shooting almost 50% from three? When you're having trouble making those same kind of shots yourself.
We're more focused on ourselves. Obviously, we want to try to stop them from making shots, and the key to the game is try to score more points than the other team. And it's tough. When those guys, they got some really good shooters, multiple guys around the perimeter that stepped up and made shots for them today. We're capable of making those shots, and we didn't. So we don't spend too much time focusing on what they do. Try to worry about ourselves.
Do you think about what the missing players could make a difference, Chapman and Rollins, in a game like this tonight?
Obviously.
Yeah.
We know where we are. I mean, again, we know, but it doesn't matter until they get back. Right? That's we can't worry about the guys that's not there, and can't factor nothing that they do into what we're doing right now. We got enough in the locker room to get it done. I believe. I've seen these guys play at a level. I've seen them, execute and make shots and do things defensively that gives us a chance to win these type of games, no matter who we have. But obviously, having those type of talent on the floor definitely improves our chances of winning these games and any other games we play with them.
Any update on when they might be coming back?
I think Rodney's close. Whether he could possibly play in the Austin Peay game, maybe he'll get some days of practice this week and get back on the court. But I think probably a smart and prudent thing to do is try to just give him more time to get his conditioning better, and hopefully he'll be able to join us, in Hawaii when we go there for the holiday tournament, the Diamond Head tournament. I think that if he just says that he's feeling good and he wants to get some minutes next week, we'll try to implement him back in. But I think we'll try to focus on giving him some time to really get his condition and not have any setbacks, and look forward to Hawaii.
Anything else, Coach? Thank you.
What do you think you guys didn't execute well enough defensively against them?
Transition, number 4, he came down the stretch and hit like 2-3 big threes. We just let them get going early, and the rim was too big, so they just hit every three. Just executing our defense, I think we didn't do that well. We made some adjustments, and that is, not everyone's aware. I think we need to be more focused going into games. Just making sure adjustments, just making sure we change our game plan throughout the game, not just set in one thing.
Do you think? I mean, there were periods last year as well as 2 years ago where you guys were really good offensively. What is different so far? You know, where you guys are struggling.
We're not shooting the ball well. That's the main thing, and that's kind of hurting our whole offense because that kind of forces me to have to do more than I need to. You know, it's overusing me because I have to try to score more than I want to. You know, I came back here to win. I don't want to score 20 points again this year. You know, and just lose games. I want to, you know, distribute and just win games. And you know, we're not making shots. You know, we're not finishing at the rim. So that's pretty much it.
They seem to be doubling you every chance they got. Did you feel that, or?
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of used to that. You know, I kind of go into games expecting to get doubled, and that's kind of our game plan is having them double and just use me as a decoy. So.
You guys are not shooting as well. What are you seeing in your driving lanes? Jordan kind of talked about how defenses are packing in a little bit more. Are you seeing that at all?
Yeah, like you just said, you know, they're starting to double team me, trying to deny me the ball. So, you know, trying to make the right reads, knowing when to score, knowing when to kick, and just, you know, still trusting my teammates to make shots.
You get double teamed a lot. I mean, that's nothing new for you. But was there defensive effort, you know, a little tougher than maybe what you faced most nights?
No, I wouldn't say the defense was tougher. You know, I was still able to get to the free throw line, still able to get to the rim, get layups. So I don't think it was nothing I wasn't prepared for. I just think we did hit shots. You know, that's pretty much hurts me because the less we hit shots, the more they're gonna pack the paint in and think it's working.
Anything else for Scotty? All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Scotty.